right, they saying that Pete Davidson got Kanye West and Kim Kardashian's kids' initial tattooed on them. Let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notification. We go live and drop a video. So, like I said, he crossing the line, bro. Like, it ain't like y'all, that ain't never acceptable, right? I better be 6 feet deep or deeper. That, to me, that ain't like really never an acceptable behavior, at all, right? And that's just the honest truth. That's just not acceptable behavior, but he just provoking them, you know what I'm saying? And that's what baby mamas do. They bitter, it didn't work out, so that's just a cautionary tale, you know what I'm saying? When you start having kids with somebody, man, you better be prepared to marry them, because it's like, if you lose your girlfriend, it's like, you probably was like, I'm gonna break up with her anyway. But if it ain't on your terms, you know what I'm saying, you just start to miss somebody. Same thing for girls. You just start to miss them, and I can't live without them. You forget how you live before them and stuff, and it takes some time. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta lose a good thing to see that you had a great thing. You know what I'm saying? So when you make them type of decisions that he made, and whatever reason they broke up, was it his beef with her, he beefed with their mama, the family, he was cheating with Christina Milian, or whatever, excuse my nigga, shut up, whatever it might have been, bro. At the end of the day, was it worth you losing your kids? And that's why you see a lot of couples, they hold it together for 18, 19 years, and the kid move out, go to college, whatever, move out, they break up. So it's just the way it is. So for him, it's just to the point where, you allowed for this to happen. You know what I'm saying? You everybody throw the simp word out. Oh, nigga, he a simp. You order some shrimp. Oh, nigga, you a simp. Nigga, you order shrimp. Nigga, you like, that's simptivity right there. Him marrying Kim Kardashian, a known 304, and procreating with her. What you think your daughter, he get mad because his daughter's on TikTok and doing dance and stuff of that nature. You talking about the house of the Lord and all that type of stuff. And what was you thinking about when you was, doing your thing with her? Think about it for a minute. I always look at it this way. You should be with a woman that you want your daughter to be. That's how you look at it. Even if you don't have no daughters, do you really want to have a son? He go to school, how cruel kids are, no matter if you at top dollar or the bottom of the barrel school. Do you want your son to go to school, right? And they be like, your mama hoe, especially with technology, it's even more vicious. I mean, we had this dude that was his mom was dating the gym teacher or whatever, right? And the gym teacher now is a principal and stuff. I still see him in the hood, cool, right? And they creamed him. His mom was fine too. Boy, his mom was fine. They creamed my man. They creamed him. And he had to be feeling some type of way. Women gotta think about your kids too, and men. That had to be hard for him, bro. Niggas had jokes galore. He probably a master dozener or capper player. He probably can cap with the best of them or play dozens with the best of them. Cause they drug, and my man's was cool as hell, dog. You know what I'm saying? So people don't think about that. You go to school, come on. Your mama got a whole sex tape out here. Your wife got a whole, like, why would you even, all right, I want to see what it feel like. I want to see, what that plastic feel like. You know what I'm saying? That plastic feel better than real natural black and white curves. Let me see what the plastic feel like. And he did. He was like, you had kids with her, and then you mad when she teaching her daughters the ropes, just like her mama taught all her daughters the ropes. Come on, you expect wholesome out of wholesome? You expect wholesome out of wholesome? Like, where they do that at? Where they do that at? Where they do that at? So you gotta watch who you lay with, bro. You know, if you grow you with a girl and, you know, you procreating, she get up, clean up, she handle her business, she's smart, she can hold a conversation about most things, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, you can't even demand some, you know, a woman being submissive. It just gotta happen, bro. And it depends on the woman. It ain't all about you bring money to, it's a whole bunch of niggas, you know, that's with a whole bunch of women that's with guys that bring money to the table all day. They still crying about why she ain't submissive. It's subjective, you know what I'm saying? You know, sex might make a woman submissive in some cases. Money might make a woman submissive in some cases. You know, not being a pushover, you know, you're not letting her push you over, you know, that might, you know what I'm saying? So it's, you know, people always talking about, why women ain't submissive. Man, that's a case by case situation. We all know that, right? That's a case by case situation. You know, and that's what people need to understand. Every woman is different. They can tell you till they blue in their face. They can give you advice. They can tell you this. They can tell you that. But every woman is different. Every woman is different, bro. It might just be sex. It might just be money. It might be a combination of sex and money. It might be the way you carry yourself. It might be the way, you know, you handle her. You know, he tell you something like, no, we ain't doing that right now. She begging you like, hell no, we ain't doing that right now. You know, you like, no, I'm gonna stand on my power or whatever. My bad to go on the Sam's Club, wherever I left off at. But yeah, like I said, you gotta watch who you lay with. That's imperative, bro. A lot of people talking about, I got the baby mama from hell, or my baby daddy ain't nothing. Well, I'm pretty sure, man, the signs be there. I mean, like Kanye, clear sign. A wife got put on by a penis. Come on. And that's who you owe wife? Now, sometimes maybe, you know, maybe it's just that good, or maybe you get to know the person, you fall in love with the person, and you forget. Or you forgive, or, you know, hey, that was before me, shit changed woman, but, you know, it's what you believe in. But Pete Davidson went too far. But then again, this could have been prevented for him hitting and splitting. You know, him treating her right. But sometimes the people don't really love you for you. I ain't saying this the case. Ain't nothing you really can do about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing you really can do about it, bro. When somebody really, really love you, bro, you will know it. You will know it, bro. Especially for the men and the women out here. You know, when your birthday and holidays come up, or, you know, I should say Christmas and birthday, you know what I'm saying? You know, they show love. They care about you. They don't, you know, women that don't want to spend money on you, or, you know, just ain't providing, you know, ass is it, man. You know, a man that just, you know, want to hit it and leave, and only a person can do what you allow them to do, by the way. What you allow them to get away with. You know, I kind of hate to make an alley. It's like training a dog. You let the dog get away with chewing on everything. You don't stop it in the beginning, but it's gonna be hard to stop. You know, you fall in love with physical attributes and sex and all that shit, man. That shit don't hold nothing together, bro. Usually people go, you say they've been married and they don't have sex, but, you know, once, twice a month. It's a reason for that. Niggas busy, kids popping in the room. But, you know, to be married with somebody, you got to be in agreement, or you got to love them, or both. You know, it's an unofficial contract. You know, you marry somebody over sex, that ain't gonna hold shit together. Not for long. But, you know, back to Pete Davidson, by the way. You know, they just trying to provoke Kanye West to making a mistake so he can't see his kids. That's it. That's it. They trying to provoke him, so he go crazy, and they throw him in the insane asylum. You know, but if they still was legally married, you know, she would have had, you know, depending if he got a will, she would have had control over all this shit. So I don't think her aim is to take none of Kanye's money. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the aim, because if it was, they still to be married, and she could let him go off the scripts and just take up here control of his estate. You know. I just think she's really tired of that crazy ass nigga. Point blank, period. You know, I know he said you gotta watch who you calling crazy. He's the new $1 billion baby, and won't feel right till I feel nice. You know, but he just, like I said before, putting that red hat on and all that, man, he lost me then. I don't care what type of creative monster you is. You out here chucking and jiving for Trump. Y'all miss Trump now, though. I ain't gonna lie, y'all miss Trump now. But, you know, people don't understand it's probably a direct correlation from when Trump was in office, too. But Joe Biden trying to get $33 billion in Ukraine, man. Shit, Donald Trump would have took some of that money and gave it to the good. You know, so, I mean, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, but, you know, he cruising for a bruiser. It's up to Kanye to keep his composure. It's more ratings for the Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Now it's on Hulu. That's all. I never seen when people got so, like, when reality TV kicked off, it was cool. The real world, it was something new that they didn't went too far. Honestly. They ain't went too far with it. But Pete Davidson, yeah. Kanye West got enough money for Pete Davidson to disappear. He got way more than enough money for Kanye West to disappear. You know? Way more. No problem, man. You know, but, you know, like I said before, you got way more problems. You gonna have me, you can really make him disappear if you want to, even white or not. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when the little girl was sitting in his lap, I was like, yeah, that's too far, bro. That was too far. But you know what? You know, Kanye West, y'all live with it. Train your kids not to fuck with Pete Davidson. Go both ways. I just want him to be happy. I don't understand why he married her, bro. Like, oh, y'all be talking about I'm a real nigga and this, that, and the third. And, you know, I'm real, but then, you know, y'all be messing with girls with plastic. I was in Sam's Club. I looked at this girl last from the side, you know. I was just looking for her, and then I looked at her legs. I was like, more times than not, that shit is fake. Sure enough, she, you know, walked up to the counter, you know, her shit was fake. You could tell. I don't get it. They telling y'all that, bro, like, people dying off of that shit. You know, a couple things I don't play with, you know what I'm saying? Spending money on my body and airplanes. Like, I'm not taking no Spirit. I'm not taking a chance taking Spirit to Detroit. I'm good. You know, it's some things that you don't be cheap with. Just honestly, bro. And really, you know, the food that we eating, we shouldn't be cheap with that neither. But you know how it go. To eat organic and be a vegan pescatarian or whatever the hell they doing now. Shit, that cost. Even the cheap food costing and going up. So, you know, unless you live in Georgia, you can really have a real garden and get you a greenhouse. You know how it be, but you know, Pete Davidson gonna have it coming. Like that's provoking him. And at the end of the day, bro, it's hard to let go if you Kanye. It is. It's hard to let go of anybody that you've been with for like a year. A year is hard. Especially if you living with them, y'all date, you to put time. Shit, investing time for the first date and it's a waste on the first date. That shit hurt. It ain't even really about the money, bro. It's about the time. You don't want nobody wasting your time. If you ain't on where, you know, when you young, yeah, okay. If you ain't on where I'm on, like, bro, move on. When you get older, all that sex shit is cool and shit, you know what I'm saying, still. But, man, you trying to figure somebody that's on what you on. Now, some people like airheads and shit like that. You know, some people like airheads. Hey, it is what, but something just, you know, it's just something about, like, airheads, like, bro, you don't get nothing out of it. Bro, what is he doing, bro? These people. You don't get nothing out of it sometimes. Sometimes you want to be able to have an intellectual conversation. I done seen chicks I went to high school with, and they got babies, and they going, they're like, that bitch barely can read. You know? She was dingy and dumb in high school. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's all cool till you gotta deal with her about your kid, or your kid get her genetics and she dumb. People don't think about that, but you know, Pete Davidson gotta come in. Just Kanye West. You sat there and had all them kids by her and didn't even think about, you know, what come with it, bro. All you niggas that like going out there, you know, going to strip clubs, pulling strippers out the strip club and marrying them and having babies, man, just think about it. Is that what you want your daughter to grow up and be? That's the status right there. Is that who you want your son to have drop them off at school, and you know niggas make fun of them. Like, you really want your wife half-ass naked over the internet, or going up to school half-ass naked, bro? This is what they do. That's what they do. And will Pete Davidson be around longer? Who the hell knows? You know. But, you know, if I'm Kanye West, bro, like, man, I'm gonna wait till he, I'm ain't gonna say nothing, I'm gonna wait till he feel like he getting it clear, even if they do break up. And man, he gonna feel it. He gonna feel it. He gonna feel it. And I'm gonna do it myself. When Pimps, he said he kicked in his hotel room, he said it was P. You know what I'm saying? He was like, it was Master P. He was shocked that Master P had, you know, did it himself. You know, he called goons and said we did it, you know, mission accomplished and all that shit, man. He said it was P. You don't think somebody gonna be on hand. You don't think nobody gonna put that work in themselves. You don't think so. But when I'm Kanye West, he gonna feel it. He gonna feel it. Even if I got a black him, even if I got a black white ball him in Hollywood, stop use my billions to stop him from getting however it got, if it gotta be physical or whatever. Damn, this ball joint, it's a tire can, that's a tire rod. That boy can't clean off. He gonna feel it. But it is what it is. You know. That's a given. But y'all gotta watch when y'all like have babies. But I know raw sex feel good. Cause with a condom on, man, I can't even, you know, reach that point. I feel y'all. It feels good. However you go, a minute, 10 minutes, an hour, 10 minutes ain't worth the stress of a lifetime of a baby mama, baby daddy who ain't fit. But hey, check out the music entertainment playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase chance of notification. We go live and drop a video. Financial want to support the channel. Cash App, $, CJ Good 313. Venmo, CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Appreciate the love support. You can find me everywhere by hitting the link tree link in the description. From Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal there. Appreciate the love support. Best way to donate. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, subscribe button. It's the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Make sure you check out the music entertainment playlist. Check out my Detroit channel, Motor City Sports Talk, right here on YouTube. That's Motor City Sports Talk. Peace.